What's up everyone? Today I'm down at Dave Edwards Toyota getting to check out the 2018 Toyota Camry. Huge thanks to them for providing this vehicle for today's video. Definitely check out their website in the description below. And the model that we're looking at today is finished off in a two-tone color with midnight black metallic and super white and has an MSRP just under $37,000. Three different engine options are available for the 2018. There's the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, which also offers a hybrid version, and the optional 3.6 liter V6, which is what we're looking at today. This is only paired to the 8-speed automatic with steering wheel mounted paddle shifters. The hybrid offers a CVT transmission. This engine produces 301 horsepower at 6,600 RPM and 267 pound-feet of torque at 4,700 RPM. It is front wheel drive, weighs between 3,200 and 3,500 pounds depending on the engine you go with. 0 to 60 can happen between 5.5 seconds and 8 seconds. With the V6 this is going to be closer to that lower time. And based off a 16-gallon fuel tank, you can expect the MPG to be 28 city and 39 highway. Compared to the previous model, this one sits 1.2 inches lower, it's half an inch longer, 1.3 inches wider, which also improves its handling and ride quality overall. The wheelbase measures 111.2 inches, it has an overall length of 192.1 inches, the width is at 62.6 inches, and it has a height of 56.9 inches. Starting up front with the excellent redesign from the previous generation, this model features the LED headlights with LED daytime running lights, 4 parking sensors along the front of the bumper, gloss black center grille with a mesh insert. There's the two-toned lower section of the grille which gives it great contrast, and very clean lines coming along the hood. The wheels on this vehicle are upgraded to the 19-inch black machine-finished alloy wheels with a two-tone finish. There are disc brakes in all 4 corners, measuring 12 inches up front and 11 inches in the rear. There are excellent contours running along the door with a distinctive line running the height of the door handles, gives the car an excellent side profile, and that line runs from the front headlight all the way to the rear taillight. What sets this Camry apart from the other models that are offered is that this has the two-tone color scheme again with the midnight black metallic and super white, giving the car a very excellent appearance. And finishing up in the rear with the midnight black metallic trunk spoiler, the standard backup camera, LED taillights, there's 4 parking sensors in the rear bumper, more midnight black metallic on the lower section of the diffuser, and the quad-tip chrome exhaust. And now with the key, we'll go ahead and take a look at the interior. And this vehicle features the midnight black metallic side mirrors, which match the roof of course. And as long as I have the key on me, I'll just place my hand in the door handle. You'll hear it automatically unlock. The door panel on this model is covered in very nice red leather with white stitching. There's black leather with white stitching located above that. This has automatic front and rear side windows with your lock and unlocks, your power side mirror adjustments, an aluminum release handle, some storage space located in the bottom side. And this model offers the 9-speaker JBL audio system. Camry is written out in the side sill along with on the carpet down below. And now we'll take a look at the beautiful red leather interior. These seats have great bolstering to them. The driver and passenger seats are both heated. They also have an 8-way adjustable power setting along with adjustable lumbar support. Once inside, we're greeted by a fully wrapped black leather steering wheel with great hand positioning on either side. On the right side, we have all of your cruise control buttons with some more buttons for the radio. We have your lane departure assist and front parking sensor button. This car also features the steering wheel mounted paddle shifters, which are actually quite large. They do have a nice solid click to them as well. On the left side, we have all of these buttons that control the center screen between the gauges, along with your hands-free Bluetooth controls. So using those controls on the left side of the steering wheel, we're going to take a look at the 7-inch LCD display located between the gauges. You can go through multiple different settings. We have your fuel economy and your eco indicator to go between the 3 different driving modes. We have your driving support, so your driving assist that you can control here, your audio, all of your different technology features, your park assist, blind spot monitoring, rear traffic control alert, all of those safety features. You can control all of the different settings with your blind spot monitoring, your rear traffic alert, multiple different settings to go through, your park assist on or off. And we'll take a look at the gauges real quick. We have your tach on the left with your engine temperature, your speedometer and fuel gauge on the right. Very nice red accents behind them. On the left side of the steering wheel, we have your trunk and gas cap release, your traction control automatic headlight switch, a little cubby spot located below that. One air vent with some more of the red leather accent. And coming along the center, we have two air vents with a CD player for the JBL audio system and your 8-inch touchscreen display system. On the left side is the power volume on and off for the radio. You can scroll between your different radio stations. All of the buttons are easily marked, that way it makes it easy to use. Of course, being touchscreen, that makes it just as easy as well. And below that is your dual zone climate control buttons with all of the different settings in the center. Very easy to use. You have your fan speed on and off here, along with your defroster on both sides. Very nice silver trim piece running along the center. In front of the shifter, we have a USB and 12 volt, along with some more storage space located below this pocket here. This vehicle also features the wireless charging capability. And now moving on to the shifter, it's wrapped in leather, has a very nice feel to it. We'll go ahead and put the car into reverse. You can see the backup camera light up. The lines also move at the turn of the steering wheel. You can also shift using the shifter down below. We have two cup holders located on the right side of that. All of your driving modes, Eco, Normal, and Sport, which I'll go over in the test drive of this video. We have your electronic parking brake, your heated driver and passenger seat. We'll go ahead and take a look at the center console. Has a good amount of room, along with two USB ports. We'll take a look at the glove box storage space. Good amount of room down there. And then we'll take another look at this fully red leather interior. This vehicle also features the full panoramic roof along with the sunroof in the front portion, and you have all of those controls located in the center here. And now we'll go ahead and take a look at the rear seating. Door panel has the same red leather with white stitching and more of the black leather above. Your automatic side window with your release handle. A little bit of storage space down below for a cup holder. And this is a 5-seater sedan. Let's go ahead and hop in. The front two seats have some storage space located behind them. You have your air vents and a USB port located down below. There's a good amount of legroom. I have the front seat set to my height. I'm 5'10". I have a good amount of room above my head, so it's definitely not cramped behind here. There's a center pullout that has two more cup holders in it. There's actually 12 cup holders in this vehicle. Good amount of room in the back seats here. The rear seats also have a 60-40 split to them, so if you need to fold these completely flat down, you have the option to do that. And now we'll go ahead and take a look at the trunk, and if I push on this button, it'll automatically open up. You can obviously use the button on the key fob as well to open up the trunk. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the storage space. You have about 15.1 cubic feet of space back here. Both of the sides actually go down quite a lot on either side. So you definitely have plenty of room to fit anything that you need, and with the rear seats folded all the way down, you can definitely fit anything that you need back here, and to release those seats again, you have a pull on either side to do that. So definitely plenty of room in this 5-seater sedan. Alright guys, so now I'm taking the 2018 Camry out on a test drive. Obviously you've already seen the interior. This is my favorite part of the car. Push button start, of course. We're gonna go ahead and put it into drive. So now setting off in the Camry. I've driven it about a mile here or so just to get used to everything. I can definitely see why this is the most popular sedan out there. It is so comfortable to drive, very comfortable seating position, which I'll get to in a second. But this car, they just keep getting better and better each year with all the technology features that are coming standard now. So sitting at a stoplight here real quick, I'll easily go over the 3 driving modes. You have Eco, Normal, and Sport. When you push it into Eco, the center gauge will turn green. We'll put it to Normal, it'll turn blue, and then Sport mode will turn red, which is really cool. It matches the gauges here. And actually, as I was accelerating there for just a little bit, I did feel a throttle response difference putting it into Sport mode. So I'm gonna go ahead and test that again. We'll put it into Eco mode. The RPM range actually just dropped quite a lot. Let's go ahead and push Sport mode. RPM went up just a little bit, and I can definitely feel that throttle response. So if you're looking for just a little bit more throttle response, you have that option to do so, which is pretty cool. If you want to just put it back into Eco, you're just going on a long trip or something, you can easily do that and save a little bit more fuel that way. So moving on to the suspension of this vehicle, it has dynamic handling, which gives it a very comfortable ride. This is also the third vehicle to use the TNGA platform, which is new from Toyota. They put it in the brand new Prius and the new CHR. Now it's in the Toyota Camry. Basically what that does is provides control arms for the rear suspension, which improves the handling and the steering of the vehicle. So that's just getting back to the Camry getting better and better each year. The suspension is improving for better handling, a better ride. The technology is coming standard, which gives you all of the great features like the blind spot monitoring I went over. It gives you your high beam assist, lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control. You get the pre-collision system too, which gives you the forward collision, the auto emergency braking and pedestrian detection, your blind spot monitoring, and of course the rear traffic alert. So all of these features are standard on the XSE. So let's move on to the visibility in this sedan. Obviously, looking out of the front windshield, you easily have a great view. I actually just noticed too that there are speakers on the A-pillars, which is very cool. I didn't notice that before. The A-pillars are also very minimal, so you can easily see out of that front glass. You can also see between the side mirror and the A-pillar, which is very helpful too. Looking over your left shoulder, you can easily see out of that rear glass, and a glance over your right shoulder, easily just as visible. There's not too much of a blind spot over that right shoulder. Obviously, you have your center mirror up here to look out of that large rear glass and your side mirrors as well. So let's get back to the comfort of this vehicle. Again, the driving position is super comfortable. I love the placement of the steering wheel. Feels very nice being full leather. We're gonna go ahead and try the paddle shifters now. I actually haven't done that just yet. Let's just see how quickly it gets up to speed here. That was not even half throttle, and I'm already up to normal speed, so I can definitely see this being plenty powerful enough for a daily driver. It easily can get out of its own way. They are super responsive. As soon as I tap on one, instantly into that next gear, which is surprising for just a normal sedan like this. And coming to a stop now, we can talk about the brakes. They definitely do an excellent job bringing this vehicle to a stop. And moving back to the interior again, I'm going to go over the red leather seats again. If you took all the badges off this car, I bet you wouldn't be able to tell that this was a Camry. They're just stepping up their game, and this spec on this XSE is incredible. I was told by the dealer that they're not making too many of this model, or at least in this spec. They are making the XSE in different colors. There's a red one that they just got off the trailer today, but this specific spec with the white and red. There won't be too many specs of this model made, so it is very cool that I got my hands on one. So as you guys saw, I was already in the back seat, and I'm 5'10". I had plenty of legroom, plenty of headroom as well. So as a daily driver, which this is, I don't see an issue with putting a full-size family in here, and with the rear trunk space, you definitely have plenty of room for anything that you need. The seats fold down again, so you can put things through if you need. So moving on to this car being a daily driver, just the overall driving experience, it's a very smooth ride. Again, going back to the new platform that Toyota uses, offers a very smooth ride. I'm not on the smoothest road right now. There's definitely some bumps here that the car is absorbing well. And as far as wind noise, any road noise, tire noise, things like that, it's very minimal. So it's definitely a quiet ride. I could easily see taking this on long trips or driving it every day and just having a nice, comfortable ride to be in. Now we'll go ahead and take one last look from the passenger side. The interior on this spec is absolutely amazing. Not very many come with the solid red leather interior. It's along the front dash. It just gives this car that extra special feeling to it. You have this nice silver running along underneath the center screen. Very beautiful seats, that's for sure. I have the seats folded down, that way you can get this perspective, putting anything back there that you need. Very roomy in the back seats. So that is my walk-around review and test drive of this 2018 Toyota Camry XSE. Personally, I'm blown away with this spec. The full red leather interior, the two-tone color scheme on the outside, all of the great standard safety features that you would want in a normal sedan like this. It really is an excellent vehicle. I can see why it's so popular, and this spec just puts it over the top. I hope you all enjoyed that video. Again, if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more content on the way. I'll see you all next video.